welcome to another ideaSPACE craft along with the Public Library of Brookline. My name is Christy and I am a reference and technology librarian at the Brookline Village Library, and I also do a lot of work with our ideaSPACE program, which offers all ages STEAM programming as well as access to tools and technology like laser cutters and 3D printers through the library. And during the library's closure, we are offering some special project kits that you can order online and pick up every month, and we'll have a new project. So this month, I'm going to be showing you how to get started with needle felting by creating these cute little felted cacti or succulents at home. So if you've got a kit, I'm going to go through the materials that are inside so you know what you're looking at, and also tell you a couple things that you should grab maybe from around your house. Let's get started. Inside this month's kit, you'll find some bags of wool roving in a few different colors. These will vary a little bit between kits if you got more than one this month. You'll also have an envelope that contains 3 different sized felting needles. Please be careful with these, they're super sharp. And finally, you'll find an instruction sheet that matches the colors of wool that you received in your kit. If you didn't get a kit this month or you'd like more felting ideas, you can also find all the different instruction sheets at brklib.com/feltalong. You will also need a protective work surface like a craft mat or a cutting board or a few sheets of cardboard stacked together. And you may also want an old towel or other piece of fabric you don't mind getting holes in. Take a moment and gather all your materials, and then we'll get started with step 1. No matter what colors of wool roving you received in your kit, you'll start the project the same way, by creating the flower pot for your plant. From your kit, you'll need the light brown and dark brown wool roving, as well as your felting needles. Start by separating a piece of light brown wool roving about 2 or 3 times the size you'd like your final flower pot shape to be. I made my final flower pot about 1 inch tall. You can save the rest for later. Next, roll the roving into an approximate cylinder shape using your palms. It doesn't have to be very exact. Very carefully, begin poking the wool all over with your largest felting needle. I know I've said it a few times already, but your needles are very sharp, so go slower than you think you need to. You can think of felting as a kind of sculpting, but it's unique in the way that it behaves in many ways as both an additive and a subtractive technique. Take a look at your needle. You'll notice small, rough barbs along the edges. These help encourage the fibers in the roving to bind together, creating a more solid shape. The more you poke an area with your needle, the denser the fibers become, and the less space they take up. This is the subtractive part. At the same time, it's super easy to add more wool roving onto an existing shape, almost like you would add clay onto itself. That's the additive part. Keep felting until the wool forms a small cylinder shape. If you'd like a more tapered looking pot, focus some extra felting on the bottom half of your shape. You'll notice that your kit came with 3 different sizes of needles. Usually you'll want to start with the biggest needle to form a general shape, and then swap down to your medium or small needles for detailing and a smoother finish. But you can experiment with the needle you like best. When you're happy with the shape and density of your base, you can add a lip to your pot using some more of the light brown wool roving. Wrap it around the wider side of your cylinder, then felt to attach and blend the 2 pieces. Finally, take a small piece of dark brown wool, this will form the dirt in your flower pot, and shape it into a circle. Use your needle to attach and blend it to the top of your flower pot. Pause the video here if you need some more time to complete this step, and then we'll start on your plant. Now it's time to felt your cactus or succulent. In each kit, we've included instructions for how to make one type of plant that works particularly well with the colors in your kit, but don't feel like you have to follow the rules exactly. Now that you understand how wool responds to felting, you can create your own shapes all by yourself. You might even have enough extra wool to make a second potted plant. In this video, I'll demonstrate one basic succulent you can make no matter what colors came in your kit. First, separate out a small piece of green wool and roll it into a small oblong shape. If you have an old towel, you might want to layer it on top of your work surface so you have room to felt all the way through the shape. Felt the green wool into a teardrop shape. This will be your first leaf. Take some more small pieces of green wool and repeat this process, varying the sizes and shapes. When you have a good number of leaves completed, you can arrange and attach them to your flower pot using your felting needle. Try searching online for photos of real succulents for help deciding how to arrange your leaves, or for ideas for more felted plants to make with the rest of your wool. Thank you all so much for crafting with us today. We would love to see what you made with your kit, so please feel free to share your project with us on social media using the hashtag #MakeYourOwnStory. We're also so thankful to our sponsors for helping us make this project possible. The ideaSPACE program is funded in part by the Brookline Library Foundation and with federal funds from the Institute of Museum and Library Services, administered by the Massachusetts Board of Library Commissioners. If you enjoyed participating today, or if you have ideas for making this program better, please let us and our sponsors know by filling out this short survey that's linked in the description. It's only 3 questions long, and it really helps us improve our services and show our partners what kinds of programs they might want to fund in the future. If you didn't get a kit this month or would like to craft along with us again, our next reservations will open up on Eventbrite at 7 p.m. the Thursday before the next kits become available. From all of us here at the library, we miss you and wish you very happy making. Bye-bye.